Hi, I'm Linda Howard. I help organizations create cultures of ethics, compliance, and diversity, equity, and inclusion. I'm also the author of Crescent Over Crossroads. Crescent Over Crossroads is a transformative journey. I talk to the audience about who I am as an African-American professional woman who has traveled the globe. A physician recently asked me, is the need for diversity, equity, and inclusion dying? I want to pose a question to you all. Are certain communities still prematurely dying as a result of health inequities? My engagement with health equity is deeply personal. Health disparities don't just affect the person who is ill, they impact entire families. My sister Geraldine's lung cancer was initially misdiagnosed as allergies and then pneumonia. It was correctly diagnosed at the stage 4 in both lungs. She died at the age of 55. My brother Hussein, the warning signs were there, but was it his lack of trust in the healthcare system, or was it access to care that caused his sudden heart attack that abruptly ended his life at the age of 62? And my sister Rosetta died from COVID while in a nursing home battling multiple health issues. I am not speaking to you about DEI as you may understand it. I am talking about building transformative, personal, and global competencies that lead to health equity. My background is pretty diverse. I worked for years in large New York law firms, and for years I hid the fact that I was a Muslim. People often ask me, is the need for diversity, equity, and inclusion dying? But I ask you, are people still suffering and dying as a result of religious intolerance? I grew up in a multi-religious family where harmony was not just a goal, but a reality. This unique upbringing taught me invaluable lessons of respect, understanding, and coexistence. I remember my brother and my nephew humorously pleading with me some years to host Thanksgiving dinner. Come on, Aunt Lynn, cook. You know, at Peach's house, we gotta ask what's in everything. Some years I gave in, but most years, we were at Peach's house asking which pot is ours. In other words, which collard greens didn't have pork. In my travels around the world and living abroad, I have navigated cultural and religious differences and different practices within religions. I help facilitate difficult conversations and help people build the competencies to facilitate those conversations themselves. I work with organizations to help them build cultures of compliance, ethics, and diversity, equity, and inclusion. But I also work with individuals to help them build competencies. Isn't it ironic that in an age where technology promises to bring us closer to equality, it can also widen the gaps we're trying to close? AI learns from huge piles of data, but what if the data it learns from is already biased? We need to make sure it is being used in a way that makes healthcare better for everyone, not just a privileged few. These are DEI discussions that we must have. Are you ready to learn, advocate, and level up, level up, level up?